Bishop. Thank you, Dr. Steph, very much for allowing us to speak today, have this platform to speak today about something that's very serious in our community, in our health community, which is type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a chronic condition that negatively affects the way your body handles blood sugar, also known as blood glucose. It leads to an excess of blood sugar in your body, and if you have too much blood sugar in your body, that can be turned over into energy, and which over time that can lead to dire consequences. Okay, next slide. Okay, basically type 2 diabetes is a chronic condition. As the slide shows, it goes with you everywhere, it's with you every single day, and if you have it and don't manage it properly, it can lead to pretty bad consequences. Next slide. So 1 in 4 people in America don't even know they have diabetes. Here at Mount Zion, we have roughly about 30,000 members or so, give or take. So if you do the maths, about 7,500 members of Mount Zion who are our family members may have diabetes. And the really sad part is that you and somebody else that you know may be one of those 1 in 4. Roughly every hour, 170 Americans are diagnosed with diabetes. Bishop does an amazing job of keeping us timely here, so we're usually in church about 2 hours. Thank you for that, Bishop. And then we're out of here. So in that 2 hours, there will be about 340 Americans diagnosed with diabetes. Next slide. All right, I call these 2 next slides the terrible twos. If you have kids, you know why. Even though we are a multi-ethnic, multicultural ministry impacting the world in which we live with the uncompromising message of Jesus Christ, a large portion of our members are of African-American descent. African-Americans are 2 times more likely to be diagnosed than non-Hispanic whites, and we're also 2 times more likely to die than non-Hispanic whites. Next slide. And yes, right there. So the real question, this slide kind of speaks for itself. The real question is why. So type 2 diabetes often happens because we eat a little bit too much more than we need to. We don't control our portion sizes, we eat bad foods, we spend too much time being inactive, and we put on weight and we carry weight a lot longer than we should. We do that. Preach, Dr. J, all by yourself. Okay, so we here at Mount Zion, we know a little something about the good news, right? So the last time I checked my medical textbooks, type 2 diabetes is largely preventative. And basically, I'm going to give you 3 simple steps that you need to do to prevent it, and if you have it, reduce the complications. So step 1, exercise 30 minutes each day, get your heart rate up. And then if you're a little bit overweight, step 2 is lose 5 pounds, or lose 5% of your body weight. So if you're 100 pounds, that's 5 pounds, 200 pounds, that's 10 pounds, and so on and so on. And then the 3rd step is just decrease, pull back from the plate a little bit, those excess calories. Help your pancreas help you. All right, next slide. And yes, so work with your doctor. So this is of the utmost importance. Everyone should have a doctor. If you don't have a doctor, find one. If you haven't been to the doctor in over a year, you need to schedule an appointment first thing Monday. We are blessed to live in the city, Nashville, where we have lots of doctors, not only in our church, but in the community. We are blessed to have Meharry Medical College, which is the oldest historical black medical college. Our bishop sits on the board. Its mission statement is to help the underserved and treat and prevent illnesses just like diabetes. Next slide. So that slide pretty much says start small, in my own words, start small, progress not perfection when it comes to taking care of yourself. Next slide. Okay, so the reality is that all of us are at risk of developing diabetes, and we need to help each other fight this diabetes. All right, so don't be the obnoxious person that every time you see Bishop kind of trying to sneak a Mentos in there, knocking it out of his hand. Don't do that, but just pray for each other, pray for one another so that we're strong and that we can exercise and live our lives to the fullest. All right, next slide. All right, so the main reason we're here is that Eli Lilly, as we know that Bishop and Dr. Steph, they are doing things that are unheard of when it comes to wellness and exercise in the church. They don't allow anybody to come up here and speak or anybody to come into the house and provide services. They partner with Eli Lilly, which is a global pharmaceutical company, and this partnership is allowing us and those with type 2 diabetes to fight back against diabetes. The program is called Wellness for Your Soul. It's 100% free, 100% free. You don't have to do anything but sign up. Okay, so this is a great opportunity for those with type 2 diabetes. I'm going to conjure my elder Daryl Telefero and say, every man and woman by the sound of my voice that have type 2 diabetes, pull out your phones and text FAITH to 85099. Do it now. Don't miss this opportunity. All right, next slide. Okay. And so what you get from that program is that you get a personal coach that's trained in diabetes education. You get custom educational resources, and you get the tools you need to take control of your health. All right, And then if you need any more information, Eli Lilly, everybody in the red shirts just kind of wave at us. They're here today. They've been here with every service, even at Antioch. They're helping us today. So you can sign up now on your phone, or you can sign up outside. Last slide. All right, thank you, Eli Lilly. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you very much, Dr. Steph. Thank you, Mount Zion.
So everybody under the sound of my voice, I need you to please, sir, sign up with